Good morning. It has been a real pleasure for the United Nations Conference on Trade and Development to participate at the Long Distance Fleet Advisory Council here in Brussels. Today we're going to be presenting the results, the outcomes of the running scenarios of the new Oceans Economy database of UNCTAD. Basically, several findings and messages are going to be presented. The number one is that for the first time we can measure globally, regionally and nationally the flows of trade in oceans-based goods and services, including 7 goods sectors, 7 services sectors, and 1 hybrid sector, which is energy. From this database, we can estimate the value of the ocean economy in 2021 in 1.6 trillion. The peak of the ocean economy in value was 2018 at 2.5 trillion US dollars. There was a drop in the flows due to the consequence of the COVID, but there have been a rapid recovery. One of the conclusions of our analysis is that there have been 3 sectors that were particularly resilient to the COVID and post-COVID crisis. These are seafood processing and fish processing, high technologies derived from marine research and development, including cosmetics, nutraceutics, medicines, but also many technological items to do automatic identification systems, etc. And the third group was maritime transport and ports that continue working even during the pandemic with stress and difficulties. But these 3 sectors, contrary to all other economic sectors, grew during the COVID period, which is particularly surprising. Another finding of the report is after the COVID and post-COVID crisis, we have identified 2 ocean economy emerging sectors in which many countries, not only in Europe, but also in developing countries, Asia, Africa, have Latin America, significant opportunities. Number 1 is the seaweed production and value addition, including several types of byproducts. It has tripled in value and volume over the last decade, going to $70 billion in exports, and more than 37 million tons in weight. This presents very promising opportunities for many countries to add value in food ingredients, but also for the production of different non-food materials. Now, the second ocean emerging sector is related to packaging, related to the reduction on the use of plastics and increased use of what we call plastic substitutes, non-plastics materials that come from plant, mineral, and animal origin that can perform similar functions than plastics, such as glass, aluminum, but also seaweed paper and agricultural waste that can be transformed in different formats into materials that are highly recyclable, biodegradable, or compostable. In sum, there are opportunities in the ocean economy for all countries. It's for countries to dare and expand their view and seek the diversification of all ocean economic activities for the benefit of coastal peoples in Europe, in developing countries, wherever they are acting in order to enable equity, social inclusion, and the implementation of sustainable development goals.